Hello everyone. So now Alpaca Markets has level 3 options trading, which allows you to do things like spreads, like bull call spreads, bear spreads, calendar spreads, diagonal spreads, all that good stuff. So that's cool. It's a new addition. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make such orders. It's also known as multi-leg orders. So first things first is I always assume that you've watched my getting started with alpaca trading video. So please watch that before doing this. And also a reminder, on my YouTube channel, I have a lot of alpaca videos in this alpaca playlist, alpaca markets playlist, and also on my Medium. So that'll give you more background information. So let's get to the example of making the trade. So first things first is you should go to your alpaca dashboard, and you can go to configure options and just make sure you have level 3 options. So that lets you do the multi-leg strategies. So now let's get started. So first things first is let's install the alpaca-py SDK. That's Alpaca's Python SDK. This is the old one, Trade API, but for some reason, like all these AI tools give you that as like the thing. So let me just make this full screen for a second. Okay, so first is let's install alpaca-py. And then, like my other videos, is we can get the API key and secret. So I do from google.collab, import user data, and then I do alpaca API key equals user data.get alpaca API key, alpaca secret key equals user data.get alpaca. I called it API secret. And remember, those were stored in here as alpaca API key and alpaca API secret. Watch my other videos. I'm just rushing through it. Now let's initialize the trading client. So I'll do it up from alpaca, the trading and client, import trading client. So you get a trading client. We can look at our open orders as, sorry. I should write paper equals true. Equals true. So this gives us we write the API key, secret, paper is true. We can look at our open orders, so I can do trading client that get orders, not open orders. As you see, I have no open orders. Okay, so now let's get to the fun part. So the big picture is we need a list of these contracts, and we're gonna give it like with interactive brokers, we're gonna give it the ratio, like 2 calls for 1 put, and we're gonna also give it the is it a buy or sell. And the symbol is the unique identifier of the contract. So if you watch my other video, I talk about there's another video on like options trading with alpaca, and I show you there's this method called from the trading client that get option contracts, and it lets you search for option contracts. And if you do the right filters, like I have here, and this notebook is on GitHub, so everything I save will be directly on GitHub, and I'll link it in the description. But big picture is if you use this function that uses the get options contract from my other video, it will give you a symbol. If you give an option contract symbol, if you give like an underlying symbol, maybe I'll make it a little bit more precise. So underlying symbol, expiry, strike, and option type. Okay, so let me show you how it works. So like now, let's say I want to do use this method. I'll do get option symbol, and let's say AMD, and let's do expiry is 2025 6 wait, what's tomorrow? It's 5:30, I think. And then the strike, let's do strike of 100, and then I do get option symbol. Oh, oops, and I want to call. Let's say I want to call. So as you see, I get the option symbol here. So let's just do in this example, we'll do one of my favorite strategies, which is like a diagonal spread. So I'll be long an option with the later expiry, so 066, and then I'll be short like the 120 expiring this week. So let's get the 2 symbols for a second. So we get these are the 2 symbols. So now let me show you. This is the big picture of this video. Is like with interactive brokers, you have to define the legs of the contract. And you use from trading.request option leg request. You need a list of this, And with the list of this, that's what you're going to plug into your order later. So each option leg request thing has a symbol, a side, and a ratio quantity. So this is a symbol, the side is buy or sell, of course, and the ratio quantity is like, let's say 2 calls for every 1 or 1 to 1, exactly like interactive brokers. So I'll do something like this. I'll do legs equals, and then I'll do some sort of list, and then the first thing I'll do option leg request, and then I'll do this. You can do obviously more legs than just 2, but for our sake, I'm just starting with 2. Let me just click it for a second to get the error. Okay, so now I have to give it a symbol. So let's give this a symbol. We'll make this, this will be our long call that expires next week. And the other one will be a short call that expires tomorrow. So it'll be like symbol equals like this. And then I will do ratio quantity. This is the long one. So it's 1 to 1 in this case because I'm doing the calendar spread. Order side, this one is a buy. Okay, so order side dot buy like this. So this is the first option leg request. Maybe I'll just write it a little bit cleaner. So you have symbol, ratio quantity, and side buy. The second one is you have symbol, which is the one expiring this week, the 120. Ratio quantity is 1 because it's 1 to 1, and sell. So now I have 2 legs, right? So, oops, sorry. So now if I do, what did I mess up on? Legs. Maybe I should do something like this. I think maybe that would help. I must have messed up on something. No, let's just make it in one line for a second just to make sure. So this is one thing of the leg, one leg, second leg here. I'm making it big so you guys could see it, but it might be messing up with my formatting. Oh, obvious error. I didn't have the second parentheses. Okay. So now let's clean this up a little bit. So this is a list of legs. Remember that. So option leg request, the first one is the symbol, ratio, side. Now the second one, symbol, ratio, and side. And now these are our legs. So now let's place the order itself. So we do, let's just do a limit order, for example. So I do limit order request equals limit order request. I don't need a symbol here. I do need a quantity. And this is not like interactive where it's like buy or sell. This is like assuming this is a buy and this is a sell and it's the aggregate of that. So I guess in that case it's always a buy. But okay, so the type here, this is important. The type is called order, the class is called, order class. See, the AI doesn't know this API. So it's called order class that mleg. Mleg is multi-leg. That's the most important thing. And then you give it a leg. Legs equals the legs you defined above here. So these are the list of option leg requests. And then you don't need the side here. I don't know why the AI doesn't know this API. And by the way, there's a nice thing with Alpaca is you can give it like a client ID, which is kind of cool because this is like you giving it your own order ID. I wish Interactive has that. So what did I miss? I missed. Oh, I need a limit price because it's a limit order. So I'll do limit price, and then let's say AMD is like 114 now or something like that, 113. So let's make the limit price be like I don't know, $13 or something, or $12. Let's make it be $10. Okay. So this is my limit order request. Great. And now to submit the order, I do trading client dot submit order. Order data is limit order request, and then I'll call this like order. So now I submitted the order, and now I can query the order by client ID to see the status. So I can do trading client dot get order by client ID, and then I can use my client ID name test. You can't do it twice because order by client ID, not client order ID. You can't use the name test twice. So if I redid an order, it would give me an error. Just to show you guys. I guess a filled order you can't change. Okay, so anyways, you see this is the order so far. Oh, I guess its status canceled. Why is it canceled? I don't know why it's canceled, but anyways, this is supposed to work. Let's just see if we get an order that actually works. So I do limit price is 20, so that should fill, and then I did this. Why is this canceled? Okay, sorry guys. I don't know why it's canceled. Let's do maybe did I do client ID equals test 2? Did I okay, order not found for test 2. Okay, so this means it's not called client ID, it's called client order ID, I think. So now I do test 2, and now look, I got order status filled. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. This is not called client ID, it's called client order ID. So now if I do test, and sorry, I went a little fast, but I did status is filled, so this is filled. So now let me show you an example where it's not going to be filled. I'll underball it, so I'll do limit price 5. Client order ID is unique, so I already had something called test. So maybe I'll call this test 100 or something. So now if I do get order by client ID, I do test 100. I get the status, and the status here is new, and let's just run it again to make sure it's the same status. So it's status new. Okay, so now to cancel, we can cancel the order. And to cancel the order is you don't have the cancel by client ID. So the cancel order, you got to get the actual order ID. So you do order.id. This was the order ID. So I do trading client that cancel order by ID, and then I do order ID, and then this is canceled. So now if I go above, this should not say order status is this shouldn't give me the status is where is the status? New. This should give me canceled now, because I just canceled it, right? So as I click that and click that, and you see I got canceled. So the cancel works. So the cancel it is like it treats the whole order as just one order ID. So so that cancels it. I guess I might have confused you guys by having client order ID. But this is just like a nice way to like query it if you want. I can't make another order with this because I'll get the duplicate error thing. So let me just show you another thing. Let's say you want to replace the order. So I'll do like client order ID equals, let's forget client order ID. I think I'm just confusing you guys with this. So let's say I have a new order. So I have this order, and then I can look at the ID. This is the ID. I can look at the status. So I can do, to get the status, I can do get order by ID. So I can do get trading client that get order by ID, order.id, and look at the status here. The status here says new because it just submitted. Okay, so now let me show you how to replace order by ID, and you can't replace the ratio of the contract. So let's say you have one call per one call. You can't make it 2 to 1 now. You can only replace the quantity and the price, for example. So let me show you how to do that. So I do from alpaca.trading.request import replace order request, and then I do something like trading client dot replace order by ID, and then let me actually call that replaced order, because it's important here is that it changes the order ID. It's not like interactive brokers. So I do trading client that replace order by ID, and now I give it a the order ID. So I do order.id, and then I can give it the replace order request. So this is the replace order request. Oops. So I give it the ID, and then the replace order request, I could do like limit prices, like let's say 20, just to get it to fill, and then quantity is 2. So let's see if this works. So now I did that, and now let's query the order ID above, and this should give me a replaced status because we just replaced it. So like I clicked and look, it says replaced. And now if we want the status of the replaced order ID, we can do trading. Oh, sorry. This should be filled. Sorry, I'm going a little too fast. Sorry about that. It says replaced, as you see. And now, if you, I haven't done many videos lately, so I'm a little rusty. So now I do get order by ID, and then I do replaced order.id. And as you see, this one is filled, okay? And just a reminder, like it's not part of this video, but of course, if you go to like replaced order and you look at it, you see this has a ID, and it also has a replaces thing, replaces. So as you see, sorry. This video is a disaster. I'll post it anyway because I don't have time to redo it. But okay, so you see it replaces, and what did it replace? It replaced the order.id. So the last two should be the same, as they're the same. Anyways, hope this made some sense. I just showed an example of how to make a multi-leg order with alpaca. Hope you enjoyed and have a great day. Like and subscribe, and I'll save a copy to GitHub. So I'll do save, and then I'll attach this. Thank you guys so much.